There was a new Dragon Age 4 trailer revealed at the Game Awards, and while it wasn't very long, it did have a lot of hidden details, as well as some more obvious hints at the story's direction. The trailer centers around Solas, the mage companion who abandons you at the end of Dragon Age Inquisition, but there's some cameos for other characters, as well as vague details about who the playable character in the game will be. Following the shock reveal around Solas' true identity at the end of Dragon Age Inquisition, it's no surprise that he returned for the trailer. In fact, he's the only named character who appeared on screen. Now, at the very end of Dragon Age Inquisition, Solas abandons the rest of the party, sneaking away without saying goodbye during the celebration banquet. In the post-credits scene, it is revealed that he is not just a regular elf mage, but instead an old elfin god, Finn-Harel, or the Dread Wolf. In Dragon Age lore, the Dread Wolf is similar to Loki in that he is a trickster god able to change his identity and is a betrayer. He sealed away the other elfin gods, and the reasons for his doing so has never ever been fully explained by the games. With Solas apparently central to Dragon Age 4's story, we can expect to get some detail on Finn-Harel's motivation and whether this was the malicious betrayal the legends depict it as. Varric Tethras, a rogue companion who fights alongside each protagonist in both Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition, also returns and resumes his regular role as narrator. Now, he's never shown on screen, but his voice is incredibly distinctive and instantly recognizable to Dragon Age fans.
Demons, dragons, darkspawn, even the Dread Wolf.
Now, he describes Solas as the Dread Wolf, suggesting he has at least some knowledge around Solas' true identity as an elfin god. As far as we knew, aside from player character the Inquisitor, who discovers the truth at the game's Trespasser DLC ending, only Flemeth, another god from Dragon Age 2, knew Solas as the Dread Wolf, and she only reveals this information during that post-credits scene. Now that Varric knows, the secret might just be out.
We've got your back. I've got your back.
And it looks like he will once again be a companion. But to whom? Now, there were some details on that particular front, but the only thing we know for certain is that it's not going to be the Inquisitor, the player character from Dragon Age Inquisition who closed the rifts and became a political powerhouse in Thedas. There's no real hint in this trailer as to which races you can and can't play, as in Dragon Age 4, but when Varric talks about a new hero, we see some short legs taking up a battle position, ready to fight a swarm of monsters. Now, we don't see any more details of that particular player character, and don't even get a real confirmation that these ready-to-fight legs belong to our protagonists. Now, if they do though, their size suggests dwarves are back as a race option. Now, moving on to some more speculative ideas, it seems like there's two new companions in the trailer, though there's limited information on them. The first is sitting on a rooftop drinking wine, and the second is seen stalking through a forest. Now, there are two theories as to who these potential companions could be. While we don't see their faces, we do see a hint of pale skin on their fingers as the first draws a blade. If we assume the shadowy figure behind is a Magister, it could be Fenris returning from Dragon Age 2. Fenris fought alongside you in Dragon Age 2, and as a former slave, has a deep hatred for Magisters. The warrior is a hugely popular character and definite possibility because he knows Varric from their time together. However, he's not a rogue and typically wields a sword, not a dagger. The second theory is that the mysterious companion is an Antivan Crow. They share a similar dress sense to Fenris and are more likely to use a dagger. After featuring fairly heavily in Dragon Age Origins, they have not received the same level of spotlight since, but have remained a popular part of the lore amongst fans. Now, there's an outside chance the companion is Zevran from Dragon Age Origins, but that seems unlikely. Zevran's story is closed, and since Zevran and Varric are not particularly linked, he doesn't seem a natural choice to bring back. It could, however, be a new Antivin Crow. Back in March, BioWare published To Venture Nights, a collection of Dragon Age-based short stories, which featured a fan-favorite new Antivin Crow named Viago di Riva. If the companion is in fact a crow, Viago is a more likely choice than Zevran. The second new character is the female Qunari, who was revealed in the character art after Dragon Age 4's featurette at Gamescom. She carries what appears to be a short staff, but is actually a magical bow whose string appears out of thin air as she readies her shot. Now, is this just a fancy gimmick or the hint at a mage/rogue hybrid class? I don't know. The string also crackles and flashes yellowy green, which could mean electricity, or less likely but more exciting, rift powers similar to the Inquisitor. That would be awesome. For eagle-eyed fans, there's a cameo from both Meredith, the Knight Commander of the Templars in Dragon Age 2, and Morgan on cave paintings, while Varric is describing his past conquests. But it doesn't necessarily mean anything for the newest entry in the series. Morgan appears when Varric brags about fighting would-be gods, and is one of Dragon Age's most complex characters. She was a companion in Dragon Age Origins and was a central character in Dragon Age Inquisition, although she doesn't join your party officially and only accompanies you on certain key story quests. While occasionally selfish and mysterious, Morgan is not a villainous character. Instead, she's more of an anti-hero. Interestingly, she is the daughter of Flemeth and narrates the epilogue and subsequent post-credit scene where Solas's identity is revealed, which could mean that she too knew his secret all along. She is likely to return in some capacity, as she was a big player in Solas's Inquisition arc. Depending on decisions made by players, Morgan may or may not have a son and may or may not have drunk from the Well of Sorrows and absorbed its knowledge of the elfin people. Now, if Morgan is key to Dragon Age 4, it could mean the Inquisitor returning after all, since other decisions can lead to the Inquisitor drinking from the well instead. With a storyline appearing to focus on Solas and therefore likely elfin history, whoever drank from the Well of Sorrows will probably have an important part to play. If the story requires the well drinker, that could mean one or the other or both of them heading back. Despite all this new information, we did not get an official title, so for now it will remain Dragon Age 4. For more on Dragon Age, be sure to check out the Dragon Age 4 cinematic trailer, and for everything else, keep it right here on IGN.
This is your story.